Hi everyone. So I'm making this video to share about myself and this realization, observation that with living words there is a way to look at living words as a kind of deciding your personality. Deciding what your personality is, what your entire lifestyle, entire way that you approach life and the way you approach things. Because I've observed in the past that with living words that you're really only fully living a certain word if you're really living it fully in all areas of your life, right? So, for example, if you're trying to live the word patience, if you live patience in a part of your life but not in another part of your life, then you're not fully living the word patience yet. It's not a full who you are yet. So, looking at this, when a person is really fully living a word, it's almost as if the personality has become that word. They are now patient. So you can use different words if you want to describe this. You can use character, temperament. If you're characters, temperament. There's another word I forgot, or personality. And so looking at this, for me, I decided to approach like this. Approach some living words like this, and for me, I see that. Well, I don't know if I see that, but the statements that I like everything and I like everyone. These statements. So these statements are like complete mess around, a complete like a wrench thrown in the machinery for people, for everyday life, for the mind. Because how can it be that a person likes everything or likes everyone? I mean, there has to be things that you dislike, right? There has to be people that you dislike, right? I mean, there are bad people and there are good people. So if you decided to like everything and everyone, well, you must be lying. There's no way. That's a complete lie. I mean, for example, your work, your responsibilities, aren't those things you dislike? There's no way that you could like them. Well, actually, you can like everything and everyone. I don't want you to believe me. It doesn't really change necessarily my own experience of my life, whether you believe me or not. But for me, this is who I am. I like everything and I like everyone. And these are words that I am living again. Except this time I'm living them within the awareness that this is who I am completely. This is me living these words completely. Whereas in the past, I pushed to live these words and I wasn't fully aware of everything I am aware of now when it comes to the mind, living words, emotions, feelings, thoughts. But these statements did not arrive overnight for me. These statements are statements that I've pushed to live for like 7 years or so. Because in the very beginning of my process, I believed that everything that is physical can be enjoyed, can be expressed with. And guess what? Everything in this reality is physical. Even the people are physical. Their bodies are physical. The actual percentage of what is not physical is actually like 0. Because everything you look around you is physical. So I believed that it's possible for me to enjoy everything. Even when it comes to things that are judged as bad or wrong or evil. The truth is, they are still physical things. And so all I have to do is to recognize that, be physical, and enjoy myself within that. No matter the situation, no matter if it's intensive years of physical labor, it's still something physical. There is still my potential to enjoy that. And that's what I've been trying to do, is to unlock that potential. To be able to simply be here, be physical, and live and enjoy and express. No limitations within what I believe is not possible. No limitations within doubt or holding back. Being unwilling to test and find out. So, this is who I am. This is what I'm living. And it is something that I have. Well, I reached like a point in the last years where, I got, let's say, confused, doubting myself, not sure, being presented with challenges. And now I realize that there isn't going to be anyone or anything that is going to come up and tell me, hey Yogan, you need to live these words. You need to live these statements that I like everything and I like everyone. There's no one going to come up to me and tell me that. In fact, everyone is going to tell me the opposite. Pretty much. That you have likes and dislikes, that you have the good and the bad, that you have the burdens and the relaxations, you have the stresses and the reliefs. But the truth is that our potential as people, as beings, as by very definition of being human beings, that we are creators, that our potential is to create ourselves where we are physical here, and we actually like everything and everyone. Where no matter the song that comes on the radio, you like it. And it's not like a liking where you consume enjoyment. It's actually a liking where you are the enjoyment. You are enjoying yourself here with the music. And the music you recognize as something that's alive, equal, and one to yourself. It is something physical. The sound from the speakers produced by magnetism, electricity, that's something physical. And that goes for every single thing in this existence. Look around. Everything is physical. It is possible for you to enjoy everything, to like everything, where you're equal and one to everything physical, and you stand one equal with it and as it. It's not greater than you, it's not lesser than you. It's not there for you to consume mindlessly. You're equal to the very sound of music, of the physical. You're equal to the very nature of a tree. Everything. You can join this physical reality. You can join and be part of it. And equally be something that's physical. You can. It's a long process. Like I said, the last 7 years or so, I've started with the belief that it was possible, and that's what I pushed to make happen. And now I've come to a point where I have much greater awareness about myself, how I work, my limitations. So now I'm able to take the next step and a further step, which includes doing this video and simply sharing myself, who I am, what I found. So that's another Yogan out there, like me, can walk his process or her process, and hopefully it'll be easier by a little bit, because it's still going to be the same process. It's still going to be challenging. But just like how I would have liked support, which I did receive lots and lots of support very consistently over the years through Destiny, I continue with, you could say, my service of giving back what I've received now to others. And so it goes. As you give, you receive. As you receive, you give. That's how the physical reality functions, how the body functions, how nature functions, animals, plants, the weather. That's how the physical reality functions, giving and receiving. So I like everything, and it is a movement, it's a decision, and in so completely living that, it becomes who I am. So, thank you very much for watching, listening. I bid thee farewell. Have a good day, morning, night. Bye.